What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath25-1 here. Okay, so we got more stuff from Brother Alphabusa. This is The Emperor Had a Podcast. This is episode 2. I skipped episode 1, guys. The Last Church of Terra. Because that one gets a little bit too political, and I think I might make some commentary on that. I watched some of it, and I realized, and then that I wasn't going to do it, so I just watched the whole thing, and I realized, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep my mouth shut about this, so, and that might be really bad for the channel. So yeah, I decided not to be political or anything like that with this channel. You know, you guys, except for the fact that you guys know I'm a Christian, I don't hide that fact, you know, and I always thank God for every time, and you guys for everything, all the milestones. Anyway, so yeah, so we're starting off with episode 2 or part 1, because this thing's like an hour and a half, so no way in hell I'm doing all that in one video, guys. All right. Okay, let's see. Work, you piece of shit. Okay, yeah, program's running. Okay, so let's go. The following is a fan-based parody. Warhammer 40k is property of... Okay... Not bad.
Attention, denizens of the Imperial Palace and beyond.
Oh yeah, the Black Templars, Dorn's angry boys.
Designated Alpha Prioris. Continue your operations, but listen well to this very important announcement.
No.
For the day. Even the fact that we have to come up with thoughts for you like this shows just how inept and mindless you sheeple are. Start thinking for yourselves, why don't you? You have a brain. Make your thoughts, you Vox brain parasites. But don't think too much, because that'll end you up in heresy jail.
Heresy jail. Okay.
Attention,
and there's boy.
It is I, Professor Emperor. I am
Professor
here
Emperor?
to talk to you about hatred. Everyone experiences hatred at some point in their life, whether
True.
they embrace it or actively try to avoid it. In fact, the 41st millennium is a perfect breeding ground for hatred.
Yeah, no
In this
shit.
age, the Imperium is like a giant cesspool of deranged dolphins ripping out one another's blowholes with their razor-fitted willies.
Whoa!
And how can one expect anything less?
Oddly specific.
These dolphins know nothing but hate. They see each other as repulsive adolphinations that deserve murder,
Adolphinations?
murder, and only murder. A sea dolphin looks to a river dolphin and goes, "No, stop, you look like a vacuum-extracted pterodactyl fish, stop existing right now," and then
What the
proceeds
hell?
to kill him in cold blood. That is the Imperium today, and it is awful, because river dolphins are actually great. Trust me, I am a professor, and this shit is peer-reviewed through 7 hells of COAS and back.
What's a dolphin?
Shut up, boy! Everyone knows what a dolphin is. It is a hateful life form. Just
Dolphin?
like you, boy. Just like you. Stop being such a hater!
Silence. I advise you halt your mouth and carefully consider the words you use when speaking to this boy, Shield Captain.
Defending
Damn.
the hater, are we? Unsurprising. He's not the only hateful little shit you've sired, you fuzzy
Oh.
dolphin sympathizer.
Where did Shotgun come from?
Sorry to interject.
Where did Shotgun come
honestly,
from?
I don't know what a Dublin is either. Would be nice if our glorious overlord could provide some context for the words he uses now and again. But that's neither here nor there, is it?
Who cares? This whole Dublin's parable is just another one of our Emperor's glorious segues, really. It shouldn't take you this much time to wrap your brain loins around it.
Terrorists.
Brain loins?
What crawled up your collective bowels and self-terminated?
The entire
Self-terminated.
Dublin throne, most likely.
You stop that right now,
Dublin.
mister.
Screw it. What I wanted to get to was the following.
The Goblin
To deal
Throne.
with my Imperium's incessant hatred, we first need the definitive poster boys of said hatred examined, because the Imperium has poster boys for everything.
Yeah, no shit.
Ooh, perfect. I can only guess who these boys on posters might be. Could you hazard a guess, Adorable? Could you?
Adorable.
Could you guess who they might be? Could you fathom who they might be? Come on, give me a guess. Hazard the most basic, fathomable guess.
This
Give a
guy's really
guess as to
asking to get his
who
ass
they
kicked. You're talking to a Primarch, dumbass.
Necessary.
I could. I totally could. Totally.
So we are talking about the Black Templar Space Marine chapter today, the Imperium of Men's definitive poster boys for hatred and anger.
Oh, that's funny. Yep, yes, yeah, that's actually what I was gonna guess. Who called it? I did. I totally did. Did you call it too, Dodorable?
Will somebody please shut him
sure
up?
You did.
Get out of this palace, well.
Man alive, that was a weak segue.
Oh, hold on. You dare call our can't believe he's not holy emperor's segue weak?
Be quiet.
We are only a few minutes in, and I am already feeling a giga headache coming on from this
Yeah.
constant squabbling. To
Exactly,
get to
man.
the point, we have with us the Black Templars Codex, which is one of a kind, with no previous or subsequent versions, as far as we know.
Here it is.
The reason for discussing this Space Marine chapter in particular is because of their distinct resemblance to a sentient slaughter train derailing and taking out all nearby
Slaughter
bystanders up
train,
to end,
dude.
including poor little Jimmy. Their certifiable insanity would make GOG Van Dyer stop high pumping his servitor for 1/16th of a nanosecond just so he could tell them to calm their shit down. Their butchery can be likened to an angry world and its efficient marmalizing of its choice crop. I would love to say this is a good thing, but their traitor to innocent marmalizing ratio is about as cute as the nutritional value of a civilian relief ration. Not even the white scars would be able to keep up with the ultra-rapid crackdown these Marines conduct on Imperial folks born with heterochromia, or 1 less than the galactic average. Whatever genetic deviation you might have is not to be tolerated at all ever, so watch out. Dornus angry boys in black are here, and if your navel protrudes just a bit, you are permanently on the marm list, you disgusting freak.
Father, please stop. The second-hand embarrassment is too severe.
It's also poisoning the well pretty thoroughly from the get-go.
Hey ho, I am
Yeah.
just stating the science facts here.
The science
The
facts?
burning hatred they carry for those they perceive as deviants has to be tempered.
And how would you go about, fixing them, sir?
I happen to have calculated that the best possible course of action is to rip a single Black Templar of great importance away from their eternal crusade and throw him in here for an anger management class.
No.
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 That is an awful idea.
Yeah, that is the
Actually, it may
opposite
be
of
the
good.
worst idea.
No, it is not. I came up with it and peer-reviewed it.
Whom did you have
Peer
now
reviewed
on
it?
hand to possibly be your peer in discussing this?
Your mother.
Father.
Wait, what?
You know that a tube is an untrustworthy source for professional proofreading.
Do not speak of your mother like that, you ungrateful garbage brat.
Anyway, considering the untrusting nature of the Templars, this could have an adverse effect on the Boxcast session, I would say.
We really don't want to repeat the last session, because that was a disaster.
I do not think it was that bad.
Oh, sure. Only had to bombard a few orbital plates, only like 4 or 5. Collateral damage only rose into the millions, nothing much really.
Well, I guess. At least if you were to compare it to the Black Templars' daily slaughter count. Hey, Dornable, fun fact. Did you know they once carried out 14 different sub-crusades throughout Segmentum Solar at the same time? The kill count was crazy.
Shut your mouth.
Damn, man.
Cares about casualties? It's not like the defense.
Roman's about to
platforms
kick
were
this guy's
destroyed.
ass, man.
Also, do you realize how insane Terra birth rates are? No matter how big the loss of life was, we'll be up to our previous number in a matter of hours.
Hours.
Sure, they were expendable, of course, as all humans are unless they're dressed up in copious amounts of gold.
All right, when
Copious
did
amounts
you
of
all
gold.
become such passive-aggressive jerks?
Ironic. Who are you referring to, though? Me? Champ? Or perhaps our Emperor?
No, the two of you. Our glorious overlord did not send the bombardment order, you did. You didn't even consider just telling them to stop having opinions. You are the Doblins.
I find orbital bombardment to be the most effective way of stopping dumb opinions, personally. That's something me and the
Oddly
Black
enough,
Templars
he's
could
not
agree
wrong
on, I'm
there.
Sure.
No, the Templars prefer murdering the innocent in close quarters combat. If you're going to be committing acts of mass homicide, you can at least have the common decency to whip out your halberds.
Stop bickering.
Wait, what?
With helps of baby oil. I Professor Emperor, having
Well,
an
what the
impressive
fuck,
service
dude?
record with public relations, can attest to the fact that inviting a Black Templar is a good idea. Do
Oh,
me
God.
a favor and quell your up-into buckets.
Father, please, could you not summon a representative from another chapter? Most chapters in the galaxy use the concept of hatred as the core of their philosophies. You have plenty of options, and there are most certainly more hateful chapters out there.
That is why I sent out a quick scientific survey to all Space Marine chapters I could come across, asking which chapter they thought embodied the concept of pure hatred the best.
Oh,
the Black
shit.
Templars came out on top with 50% of the votes.
Damn.
Who came in second place?
Are you familiar with the Marines' Malevolent chapter?
Sort of.
No.
Studies show that genes at times deviate from its standard template designs, resulting in abnormalities such as defective organs, bodily protrusions, or changes in skin color.
Alright. Bodily protrusions.
Duly noted.
Damn.
Implanting
Dude, you're
Marine with a
exciting him.
malevolence gene seed
Like,
results in a serrated, glass-like fiber growing in the murky interiors of the Marine's hindquarters, grinding against
What?
his insides with his every movement. This unequivocally leaves the Marine a bitter, callous individual for the
What
rest
the
of
fuck,
his
dude?
service, providing him a life of constant booty bother.
Citation needed.
Quiet.
Sounds to me
Citation
like
needed.
they're the prime
What the
clientele for the analgesics industry.
What's an NLG?
Shut it, boy!
I find that the chapters who voted in this survey are confusing hatred embodied for hated by everyone. The
Hated
Marines
by
malevolent
everyone.
do not hate as much as they are simply hated, mostly for stealing war gear and killing civilians. But if you want to invite a malevolent here instead, I would be more than happy. We could punch his face in together. It would be wholesome family fun.
Looky here, I found a survey. Black Templars on top, followed by the Marines Malevolent, Flesh Terrors, Carcharodon Astra, Minotaurs, Doom Eagles, Red Scorpions, Iron Hands, Angry Marines?
Angry Marines? Who named that one?
I can see them being a thing, what with the, well, you know.
Anger.
Ever heard of the Bone Knives chapter? Yeah, that's a thing.
Boom.
I tried looking further into this anchored Marine chapter, but I was constantly redirected to the Black Templars for some reason. Not sure what that is all about.
Maybe it's a popular synonym made up by people who didn't know the actual name of the chapter.
I have a suggestion.
Good point.
How about we make an episode about silly Space Marine chapter names, instead of covering the Black Templars, along with some malevolent punchings on the side?
Malevolent punchings
I
on the
want
side.
to talk about the Rainbow Warriors.
Professor Emperor is
what?
detecting notable changes in the atmosphere with high levels of spoiled garbage whining coming in from the Dorn Coast.
The
Just
door
out of
goes.
curiosity, could you please inform me as to why you are so insistent on not covering the Black Templars?
What the
I'm
hell?
not close to prepared for a meeting with my wayward sons. This is too much to ask of me at this time.
Please don't force him to do what he doesn't want to do.
Oh, please. Remember when you forced me to discuss the meeting I had with the last priest on Terra in front of my entire Imperium, without having prepared in the least, not to mention that I had also actively suffered over 10,000 years of mental degradation. Do tell me you remember this.
Yes.
Good, then we are even
Yes.
Stevens, so fuck you. I
Dude!
shall now summon
Hey,
the
how come that
chapter
didn't
master
get,
of the Black
censored?
Templars.
Father, it is a known fact that grip pressure is not measured in mass per square area. It is measured in force per square area.
What?
I have no idea what that has
Yeah.
to do with anything at all ever.
I am telling you that you were wrong in your assessment concerning pressure in the last Voxcast. I did not want to say anything at the time, but I feel it fitting to bring it up now. If you remember, you made a rudimentary mathematical mistake when you spoke of Angron's inability to read books. It was quite silly. But, while I cannot fault you for making but a single error, this was only one of many. You proved without a doubt that you are fully capable of being in the wrong. Even while debating the cultist priest, you were barely making sound arguments. A shock to someone such as me. we've seen you convince entire armies to surrender arms only using haikus.
Stop speaking such rot, you uncultured piglet. I used Senryu, not haikus.
Speech does not
Senryu,
rot,
not haikus.
but your mind seems to have. You should carefully consider your next actions, and perhaps listen to your son for once.
Please stop
damn.
fighting.
Sorry, son. Chances are you were in the right. But that does not mean I am now in the wrong.
What?
Things change. You simply do not see the bigger picture, as of yet.
What?
How does any of what you just said excuse your inadequate fervor in debating the religious? Or your apparent lack of knowledge about a basic engineering principle? You were in the wrong, Father. None of what you said excuses that. And neither would it excuse you summoning yet another fanatic into these halls.
There is nothing to excuse, for it has been decided I was not wrong in the first place.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You seem to
Yeah.
forget exactly what I am capable of. Your cold hatred for all things just outside your narrow perception blinds you from seeing the massive wrongdoings slapping you in the face. You may not
What?
notice them, but they are always there, consecutively slapping against your fuzzy chins like
Look who's
flabby
talking,
buttons.
dumbass.
You make it sound like
Eh.
you'll alter the very workings of the galaxy itself just to be in the right.
Why would I need to know the science when the science itself is but an extension of my will?
Oh god.
As
Fanboying?
religious
Oh my
as
God.
can be expected.
So, does that mean pressure is measured in mass per square area now just because?
Pressure is measured in
because-
amount of hatred you have for life and the universe, per square area.
What?
Of course.
Hatred is abstract and cannot be measured by traditional means. Actually, you know what? Never mind.
Did you notice the wrongdoings, Rogel?
No.
Sure you didn't.
No.
Professor Emperor is curious to see how the
Oh
Black
god,
Templars
man.
measure up.
This guy's like impossible to argue
I
with.
will be putting on my helmet now. Bye.
For science.
Oh,
Oh,
he's chanting.
Welcome, Black Templar. Do not be frightened. Alright, scratch button. You are just naked. Stop
Yes.
being mad, please.
Who is speaking? What vile monotone simulacrum of the glorious human voice is this?
I should be
Dude.
the one asking that. Holy shit, you sound like you have gargled rockcrete and lost a cash for the better part of a minute.
Oh.
Who are you, skeleton?
So nice. Please try to keep your sword under control.
This whole guess
Pause
thing
on that.
works out, doesn't it?
I know
The
what
whole
you
guess
are.
thing.
You are a bunch of fucking witches, magical whores.
Dude, calm down.
Albrecht, High Marshal of the Black Templars, shall be your undoing. You will die. No pity, no remorse, no fear.
Dare deliver death threats to the man-emperor of mankind? You will pay for this treachery, you snooty, snoddling offspring!
Fuck you, eggplant scum!
Whoa, dude. Great, now he broke his brain.
You are Helbrecht, High Marshal of the Black Templars.
Yes, yes, I am, my lord. Helbrecht, that is I.
My child, I brought you here so you could aid me with something. Are you interested?
Anything, my lord. I will do anything.
Good. First of all, you need to devour a fruit basket's worth of throat lozenges, cause you just straight up sound like a goblin.
Yes,
Like a
yes, I will eat all the tablets in the galaxy for you. All of them. None
damn
will be
it.
spared.
Damn,
What a
that's rough
damn
to
idiot.
listen to.
My eardrums are leaking.
Secondly, I need you to answer me some questions concerning your Black Templars.
Oh, Of course, I will answer all questions. I am honored beyond belief to have been chosen to answer the God Emperor's own questions concerning our eternal crusade.
All right, please be quiet.
By Zoas, balls, what is this noise?
These
so is
toads
balls.
are making my thighs dry.
I've
Oh,
never
that's
been more
gross.
horrified.
First, get this man some
Wait a
Pt.1
minute,
and
kid. You've
couch
lived a
to lay
sheltered
on.
life.
Serfs, you heard him.
This is the worst thing I have ever experienced. I want to punch every single Sigismund I can come across. My feet are quivering with rage, and this helmet smells of sulfur.
Holy shit.
Am I to lie on this leather-wrapped pedestal?
It's called a couch here on Terra.
I see.
Get this guy some water.
It is not fashioned from stone. Why?
But because it's a couch. It's supposed to be comfortable.
Stone is a stronger material. You should consider making your next couch out of stone.
Wow.
Are you at the very least comfortable?
No.
How dare he?
Okay, it is a good thing I do not care.
Good, my Emperor. Apathy for the weak-willed is strength. None shall feel comfort until your will is done.
Please stop shouting.
I am not shouting. I am but exercising the might of my vocal cords, Emperor.
Listen here. I am to talk to you about the concept of hatred. Did you know that your Black Templars are the top-ranking embodiments of pure hatred amongst all loyal Space Marines?
Of course! I am honored, Emperor! We exemplify
course he
your
is.
burning hatred for the alien, the mutant, and the heretic, and we kill them in your name all the time! Hatred is a gift granted to us by you, as pure and holy as every other aspect
Oh,
of
God.
your divine being.
Refrain from projecting your disturbing Templar fantasies onto me, please. And also your spittle, if you can help
Yeah,
it.
you're being super creepy and weird.
Yeah.
We are talking about you
Wah.
now. Correct.
Starting to sound like
You say
Waluigi
that
or
you ever
Wario here,
consider
dude.
If your hatred might have you
Oh
end
my
up making
God.
some
Wah.
regrettable decisions.
I see now. This is a test of my purity.
The fuck it is.
I can
The
assure
fuck it
you,
is.
my Emperor, I regret nothing!
No, my porcelain!
I think I got cup shards in my eye.
Damn it.
Oh, come on. Stop whinging and wear a helmet, sir.
That was a perfectly constructed cup for beverages, Sigismund.
No! Do not listen to that eggplant small person. Your face is your shield. Hate your wound, and it will cease to exist.
Wow.
Wow, he's right, man.
I can't see.
All right, shit. Helbrecht, listen. This is an intervention.
Oh, yes. I am quite adept at interventions.
Not
I'm ready
that
to
kind of-
intervene in the lives of all aliens, mutants, and heretics.
Oh
and
my God. You're not gonna
mobilize
get
their
anywhere with this asshole, man. I swear, you just put him down.
That's fun.
Oh boy. Okay. Let us go through the functions of this stupid chapter of yours. Ready the codex.
It is prepared.
Dude, what the hell?
Good.
It's
Start
over
off
20
with the
minutes and they're
basics of
just
Dorm's
now getting
angry
into the
boys
damn
and
codex.
just why
What the
their pressure
fuck?
measures as high as the Hive City's spire they regularly crush.
I'm hating this shard, but my eye's still not working.
You are not hating enough.
Codex. Black Templars. Attention! I am your lector on the basics of the Black Templars. Boy,
Yes?
what are the Black Templars?
Space Marine chapter.
Space Marines?
Your answer is only half correct, much like your eyesight.
Chapter?
Asshole.
Is it chapter?
Yes, this is correct. They are a Space Marine chapter, but they function in drastically different ways from the likes of the Ultramarines or the White Scars. Do you remember the White Scars?
Yes. They use bikes and hit the enemy when they don't think they will be attacked. Their chapter theme is about savaging the enemy tribes and bringing all humans together as one. They also have mustaches.
Mustache.
An acceptable answer. A bit on the shallow end, but good enough. What about the Ultramarines?
Ultra Smurfs. Ultramarines
Boy,
win forever.
He doesn't know who the Ultramarines are. Point at him and laugh.
Hear me, boy, for I will only say this once.
I listen.
The Ultramarines are a Space Marine chapter derived from the gene seed of the Primarch Rubuti Gilliman. They pride themselves immensely on their fanatical loyalty to the Space Marine chapter doctrine, that is the Codex Astartes, which their Primarch bend. Their tactics are very conventional and orthodox, but their Marines can be expected to fill any form of battle role for any kind of war, while also excelling at most of them to boot.
Nice.
So, what's the punchline?
There is none. I am genuinely sick of shitting on the Ultramarines.
Since
You
when?
have shat upon the Ultramarines? That would have been a sight! How do you even defecate, my Emperor?
Dude!
That it was not too hard nor too soft.
Oh, dude!
Please be quiet in class.
So yes, boy, looking at these two chapters and the
Gotta laugh
information
at 'em,
provided
though, so
thus
that's
far,
progress.
Tell me about the Black Templars.
I think they are a Space Marine chapter, dedicated far more than most to the utter annihilation of all Xenos, like the Orcs, all traitors, like the creepy Koaz priest, and all mutants, like my friend Billy. They're incredibly destructive in battles and prefer to fight with close combat weapons, so they can personally make certain the filthy Xeno-heretic mutant is slaughtered. They're also probably not loyal to the Codex Astartes, sort of like the White Scars, but more. I extrapolates this from the fact that they are Dadorable sons, and I know Dadorable doesn't like the Codex Astartes very much, and what with their aggressive and obsessive nature, I'm sure they are actively rebelling the usage of the Codex in its entirety.
Wow. Holy shit, kid!
Did anyone murder and replace boy just now?
Yeah!
I don't know. I couldn't hear a word of that garbled mouth salad. Stop making consecutive noises, boy!
Shh, you be quiet now. This boy
You-
did something an actual cognitive life form would do for once. So, let us give him credit where credit is due.
My tendons are responding with delightful tugs.
Oh, dude, what the hell's the matter with you?
correct, boy.
Yay.
Yay.
Good job, boy. I am proud.
Hey, I can learn things too.
No, you
Remember
can't.
the Space Wolves?
Did you
You're
learn
an
how
idiot.
to read in the interim between the last Voxcast and this one?
No, my Emperor, I did not.
He does not know how to read. Everyone point at him and laugh.
Malicious laughter.
No.
Boy noses.
Tell me more about your friend, Billy.
Billy.
Specifically that bit about him being a mutant.
Alright, let me use this as a SEGUE before it gets weird.
Before it
Mutants are allowed to tear us holy ground! None! Fuck!
This is exactly what I wanted to talk about. While I can appreciate
Okay.
your hatred for the Xenos and the traitors, your hatred for river dolphins is a bit too much.
River what?
First, however,
Yeah, river
tell me,
what?
Helbrecht, what is your understanding of the mutant?
There is no understanding the mutant. The non-standard human phenotypes are filth born defected from your perfect design. Spiritual corruption taking the form of malformed fucking deviants.
Why
Here's
is
the
this not
thing,
being
though.
censored anymore?
They are still human.
I'm
Confused.
not sure I understand.
No, you don't.
Are you sanctioning all mutants in this galaxy, my Emperor? Why?
Well, I am saying
Why? Are
that
you saying we have been wrong in slaying these
I am.
alien crossbreeds,
I'm
these
saying-
many-limbed monstrosities,
I'm
these
saying that.
telekinetic madmen, these beings with the countenance of actual literal sharks? Are you saying this, my Emperor?
I'm saying that perhaps you-
Why?
perhaps you should give them a chance to be checked for sentience, intent, and loyalties before making the call about murdering them or not. And in the case of psychers, you could always call on the black ships to pick them up, you dumb idiot. That is exactly what they are there for.
But why? Why not just murder them? That is both easier and safer.
Looking through the lens of Imperial legislation, so would it be safer to dissolve the Black Templars in their entirety? And by entirety, I mean in your whole, unregulated, unsupervised entirety.
But why? Why, my Emperor? Fucking why?
Because you suck.
You are a literal legion of self-righteous, religious lunatics that regularly murders my people. And do not try to grok shit me by trying to justify your massacres of the innocent, because then you are doing nothing but proving my point further.
Must not point out hypocrisy.
But they are mutants! They rebel against humanity!
Anyone who takes action and rebels against humanity, you are allowed to put down. But not all river dolphins rebel.
What? Dolphins? What?
Not all mutants
You're
rebel.
confusing his brain.
But they do! They rebel against your perfect form with their unnatural powers and fuck ugly faces!
In that same
Look.
vein, you are rebelling against me for being bald and having a stupid permafrown.
Permafrown.
But I can fix this! I can get hair transplants! I will get hair transplants, my Emperor! I am no rebel!
He's trying hard not to laugh his ass off.
Plastic surgery, please, my Emperor! I am no rebel! I will be beautiful for you!
I think you just fell in your own dumb eugenics trap. Just because you can get hair transplants does not mean you can grow actual hair. This effectively means you are deviating from my being, this perfect form you keep screaming about. I had hair as flowing and beautiful as a pooling waterfall in a lush oasis, yet your head is as barren as fucking Talarn.
No! My head is heresy!
Oh god, he's gonna kill himself.
Careless head, for it is impure!
Goodness. Alright, before you fucking scalp yourself, listen. I do not mean I want you to commit catalucide in my name, you deranged cube ball. In fact, I do not want you, nor your Templars, to slam down your gigantic fucking pressure levels on any more humans, no matter how wretched they may look. Unless, of course, they are actual for real no-holds-barred peer-reviewed and certified traitors of humanity.
But my Emperor, they cause unrest and rebellion wherever they go. If we were to spare them, war would break loose.
Okay, how about this? Let us start with some baby steps. Just like how you can get hair transplants to fill that blank space on your round glossy head, you can simply call on the black ships in the case of the psychers. And as for the rest, you can just cover up their fuck ugly faces with blankets or masks, or full body suits, or whatever else. Really, I do not care all too much what you do as long as you do not straight up murder them in cold blood. It is a waste of resources, time, and fluids.
Like
Save your hate
fluids?
for an orc. They are just as ugly as any given mutant. And seeing how many Marines you have in the Black Templars, I would say you are expending a few too many bolts on fish faces and rattlings.
I understand, Emperor. The odious mutant numbers will be thinned by us no more.
We are making great progress, correct? Can you not feel your inner hatred evaporate and rise like steam off your stoveplate of a head?
No, my Emperor, I remain absolutely fucking livid.
Do not worry, it is merely your slow idiot brain that has yet to catch up with the fact that you are a changed man. Your hatred will dissipate, much like your legion, if the High Lords or the Inquisition found out about the actual number of Marines under your command.
Those fools have no power over us. What great deed have they performed that can match ours? We have continued your great crusade in your absence, having gone through the galaxy for 10,000 years without pause. We have no time for their mindless bureaucracy and petty squabbles. What we do with our crusade is none of their business.
I have to say that is rather impressive. While I hesitate to call it anything other than a crazy train going on a murder tour
Crazy
throughout
train.
the galaxy, your chapter is more loyal to my original edicts concerning the Space Marine Legions than any other chapter. Hey boy,
Yes, my lord?
do you know how many Space Marines there are in a Codex-compliant Space Marine chapter?
It's 1,000, right?
Correct. Now, guess how many the Black Templars have?
More.
Maybe 3,000? That's 3 entire chapters in one. That's a lot.
Interesting. What does the Black Templar Codex say about this?
Well, it is rather vague, as it is only an estimate, but it says... between 5,000 and 6,000 Marines are in the Black Templars.
Holy mundus plane!
That's it, Joker. That's practically an entire legion.
Wow, legume.
Oh no.
Does that mean it's legume soup day?
Furthermore,
Legume soup
it
day.
also says that the only one who knows the true number of Marines in the Black Templars is the High Marshal himself.
Time to spill those
Yeah.
Templar beans.
Time to spill the
It
beans.
is legume soup day?
Silence. Relax. Your crusade is not ending.
Oh,
Breeze in through no.
that's good. In that case, yes, we are 6,551 strong.
Goodness.
Smashing.
Wow, numbers.
I
Whoa,
quite
number.
enjoy your numbers. As I said, it is the closest we can get to an actual legion in this day and age. Your chapter is living proof that the strict laws against legion building are entirely unnecessary.
Oh, yes! Yes!
If a single chapter is capable of bringing over 6,000 Marines into its fold, while also remaining loyal for over 10 millennia, I do not see why other chapters could not do the same. In fact, every single chapter in existence should strive to reach the same heights. Renounce that shitty legislation, and start building legions again, I say.
Sir, perhaps this should be discussed in finer detail with the High Lords before being properly legislated.
No! You heard our Emperor! Fuck the rules! They are dead! Hear
the
me,
rules.
my Astartes brothers! Join us on our eternal crusade in the name of our Emperor! Purge this galaxy of all Xenos, heretics, and mutants! Oh, fuck!
Hold your throat, gross. Hellbreak, we have more to discuss before.
Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm gonna pause that one there, and we're gonna get to part 2 and 3 later in the next couple of weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, because this is just too long for me to do in one video, even though it does kind of really hold my attention. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe, guys. Of course, click on the link to the original down in the description. Get down to Bravo Alpha Busa's side. Give him a like on the original video, and sub to him if you haven't yet. I will see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Well, bye.